Yo, what up, y'all? We're back. Another weekly vault opening. And I've actually been seeing things on Twitter this morning. Arena Week, that sucks. About, well, let's say having to do with if your vault is bad and some protection for that. This vendor. As you can see, we're on a Demon Hunter. This Demon Hunter is a rat, but that's fine. We've got more time to start gearing up some of our alts, so... Is there ever a reason not to loot for Havoc? Oh my gosh. Really? Alright, I mean, Hero Krog Tusks. Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredibly lucky. Yeah, Tyrannical Afflicted and Bolstering, which is actually a pretty decent combo, I'll have to say. I was a little worried. Last week actually felt super good. You're gonna see on the Druid we picked up a bunch of score. Did a lot of keys. And, you know, there were a couple dungeons that it was Fort Week really sucked. Like, Alderman sucked. We had tried a 21 Alderman, which we finished and only barely over timed, and I died a lot. I just cannot keep myself up in Alderman. I think some talent changes could have made it better. But it is what it is. This week, it's Bolstering, but it's Tyrannical, so it's not that big of a deal. End of pulls might hit a little hard, but Trash doesn't really do any damage on Tyrannical week. So that's not something I'm worried about. Now, we did a full 20 box and Heroic Raid. So surely something in here is going to be really good for us. So far, I'm not impressed. Okay. You know, a little upgrade on the gloves. A two-handed pole arm. Okay. Or a little upgrade on the gloves. So here's the thing now, right? Spark. I don't have a spark. So I made this belt last week. So while I can take a 6 eye level upgrade on the gloves, this week is not a spark week. You get half of a spark. You get a splintered Shadow Flame spark from your Niffin quest this week. However, they added this, a splintered spark of Shadow Flame on the vendor. And also Worm's Crest for 2. That's pretty insulting. This is super interesting. Because I can take this week and not take an item out of my vault. And instead of getting 6 eye levels on my gloves, which are the only upgrades in the vault today. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong. This one, you know, haste crit, that's not terrible. But I mean, mine already have haste crit. So... And instead of taking 6 eye levels on the gloves, I can take 10 eye levels on my wrists today. I can craft wrists and take 10 eye levels on my wrists today. Or even, like, craft a new ring. The Onyx Amulet's going to be getting nerfed in the .5 patch, so having a 447 ring certainly wouldn't be bad. So it's a little bit awkward to not get anything interesting out of the vault. But I actually think the answer is to take 6 tokens of merit. Also, on my alts, by the way, just realized this. You can get 3,000 gold if you, like, just fill up a box on an alt. You can do, like, all 2s, right? Not actually want anything out of the vault. 3,000 gold is not a lot, but just for playing the game. So, like I said, last week I got up to a lot on the Druid. We have 21s under timed, 20 timed. You can see my I've got 5 teleports. I didn't try Halls of Infusion, Neltharion's Lair, or Vortex Pinnacle, just because I never got around to it. Not a big deal. We're 2560, so we're looking good. And there's actually a lot of score for us to pick up this week. 16 Tyrannical Overtimed Vortex. I haven't been in there since like 4 weeks ago. And 11 Tyrannical Neltharion's Lair. I haven't been in there since like week 2. 17 Tyrannical Timed. That's not as bad. 12 Tyrannical Brackenhide Hollow. That's crazy low. That's crazy low. Brackenhide is not very hard. 14 Tyrannical Freehold. That's crazy low. So there's quite a bit of free score for me to pick up. You know, 16 Tyrannical Legacy of Tyr. Yeah, Tyr's bosses are kind of rough for, like, healers to get through. That third boss bleed is kind of insane. But I think all of these dungeons are doable at a 20, especially this week. A little bit of dispelling, and then being ready to pop something at the end of a pull as the tank to make sure you don't die. I might make some changes. I could take like a point out of here and put it down here. Something like that. You know, maybe move Bark Skin Duration over to here. That could be good. I think picking up this extra Frenzied Regen, it's like kind of time. A lot of people run it. There's like, you get a little bit of benefit not to run it. You know, a little bit longer Iron Furs mean more damage. But I think having a second Frenzied Regen is more worth that at this point. I find myself having to heal myself with Frenzied Regen a little bit. This was from a normal raid. We got the Glory of the Aberrus Raider and the Shadowflame Shalewing, which I had to log off immediately after and have not gotten to check out. Very cool. I mean, I'm on a druid now, so probably won't ever use this. But I actually am a fan of the Shalewings. I think they look pretty cool. They're kind of like the Rays from back in the day. The Nether Rays. Alright. I think that's it for me for this week. I don't have keys on any other characters. Might be playing the Demon Hunter a little bit more. Starting to gear him up. I do like the changes that Demon Hunter's gone through compared to last season. Obviously, you kind of need the 4-piece to really be doing anything for Demon Hunter. Spreading those fiery brands everywhere is kind of a big deal. But, you know, 2 more weeks. I didn't get any tier out of my Volt on my Demon Hunter, so at most 2 more weeks. I could run LFR and get lucky, but I don't know if I want to run LFR. That doesn't sound exactly that fun to me. Good luck in your vaults this week. Pretty decent week, I think, to get out there for Tyrannical score. So good luck pushing keys, and I'll probably be able to do some streaming this week. Not today. I have some stuff to do later on. I'll catch you all later. Peace out.